Welcome back. 30 minutes later, I've been fed, and I am prepared. I am prepared for whatever result happens. Michigan loses. Cool. We went 12-2. We win. We're 13-1, a chance to win the national title. It's just potentially a once-in-a-decade opportunity for the Wolverines, but nonetheless, we begin. We are here. We're live. The mic is actually on this time. And this was going to be the most exciting matchup, supposedly. But with how Cincy and Alabama turned out to be so much different than we thought, it's interesting. Who knows? Maybe this game is the shootout game. Maybe Georgia or Michigan win like 49-42. Who knows? Who knows? You know, Michigan, they have struggled against the run at points, and Georgia obviously at times has struggled against the pass, notably the Alabama game. So who knows? Both have good offensive lines and good defensive lines. Both have talent at all sides of the field. Pretty amazing, actually. But, yeah. It's interesting, to be honest with you. It's just me. Just my opinion. So, yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on this game? Tell me right now. Tell me in the comments. And, yeah, just tell me in the comments. Do it. What are your guys' thoughts on this game? Michigan, our man says. Stormtrooper YouTube, hey, how are you doing? How you doing, guys? We're just live 30 minutes ago. You think Georgia has been overrated all year? Really? I thought you said Clemson was going to, win the national title or something. Then Georgia beats... How does that work? Why did you think Georgia was overrated? Stormtrooper YouTube, if it is a snore fest and Michigan wins because of that, then I'm cool with that. Just my thoughts. So, yeah. Like and subscribe. Specifically like this video if you haven't, because most of you viewing this have already viewed my other content. Like this video. The Clemson game didn't impress me. Rub it in. Okay, that's fair. The Clemson game did not impress really anybody. Just, it didn't, to be fair. That game was whatever. Cautiously optimistic for a Michigan win, says Majin Buu. Good for you. I think that you are correct. I would not be shocked, though, if my Wolverines lost to Georgia. I would not be shocked at all. I wouldn't be. I hope we win. I somewhat expect us to win. I'm predicting we win. This is going to be a very hard game, though. And I am a Michigan fan, by the way. I think I'm going to I don't know. I am a Michigan fan, for those of you who are new to this channel, new to this video. If Georgia wins, good for Georgia. It's Georgia. They've outmatched us in talent. They're favored. We've been good as the underdog all year long. In fact, the one game we didn't do well in, everyone was betting on us. The Michigan State game was the one game we were favored and we lost. We were underdogs to Ohio State and to Wisconsin. And we beat them. We beat those teams. We're 2-0 as underdogs this year. One on the road, one at home. So I'm hoping that continues, is what I'm absolutely hoping for. Now, will it happen? Who knows? Kev, nice to see you on my live. Go Big Ten. I agree. Go Big Ten. It's interesting seeing an Ohio State fan cheer for Michigan, but, I was happy with State winning yesterday. I'd be happy if Ohio State won the Rose Bowl tomorrow. Georgia's schedule is not the toughest. It is top 30, which is by no means of the imagination terrible. Cincy's was 90th in the country. It's the second weakest. Alabama's and Michigan's are tougher. Alabama's much tougher, by the way. Zach Scout, I'm an MSU fan. I'm rooting for Georgia, but I've got to give you mass respect if you win. I see how you are. You're 11-2. You want us to lose so that you can say we have the same amount of losses and you beat us. Well, maybe it's not that. Maybe you're like my dad. My dad could never completely cheer for Michigan. And in fact, the only reason he is because he hates SEC teams. He hates the SEC even more. But he graduated from Michigan State. I have no clue why I'm a Michigan fan, but I am. And Georgia is on the field. Michigan went on the field. Kirby Smart's on the sidelines. This game is about to begin. Big Ten versus SEC teams. The last one, the only win for the Big Ten was when Ohio State massively upset Alabama in the inaugural college football playoff. And that Ohio State team was crazy. Crazy good. Yeah, Michigan, Armand, had a tough road, unexpected success. I completely agree. It was tough for Michigan. I mean, the fact that we got to where we are is pretty insane to me. Yeah, so that's just my opinion. Honest to goodness. Michigan, we should have beat MSU, but we didn't. That loss was fair and square. This game is starting in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. It's insane. Man, 3 minutes until my team takes the field against an SEC team and we see what happens. Hutchinson is meeting with all the guys. He's with Jordan Davis. That's awesome. Man, I'm going to try to not be biased. I'll probably fail, but I'm going to try to be. Try and call this game. Scott Campbell, Big 12 refs here. Stormtrooper YouTube, watching the Pac-12 is as fun as pulling teeth. That's a funny one. I want to support them, but I want to have fun, so I am here. Michigan wins this game. Yes, I think they do. You can check out my prediction video. You just go back. It's recent. It's a very recent video. You can go back and check that out and watch my thoughts, whether Michigan wins or loses. I mean, I think they win, but that's just me. That is me. You can call it bias. You can call it whatever you want. I think Michigan wins. But I am excited. And, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Getting a little nervous. I was far more nervous for the Big Ten championship game in Ohio State, though. And that's because that was because the season was viewed as an immediate failure to me if we didn't win those games. This game, we could lose unless we got blown out like 49-0. I'd view the season as a success. Michigan gang's tough. They've played on defense. They're being totally overlooked, IMO. Thanks for broadcasting, Sam. You're welcome. Joseph, I'm a Gator fan and I think Georgia will win. Go Big Blue. I mean, you'll be cheering for Michigan. That shows me that your prediction is somewhat solid. I mean, you're obviously going to be cheering against Georgia because you hate them. But you think Georgia will win. Michigan's strength of schedule is 18th in the country, Armand. If you are here and you have not liked the video, please like it. And subscribe if you haven't already. Although I guarantee you a lot of you have subscribed. We're now getting some more viewers in the chat. Hey guys, stick around for the awesome watch party. It is what it is. Kinda. So, yeah, it's cool. And we're going to watch Georgia versus Michigan. See who faces Alabama in the national championship game. At which point, looking at how Alabama played Cincy, I think Alabama beats whoever wins this. It beats whoever wins. I mean, Alabama played... Their defense in the past 2 games has been phenomenal. So, listen, and it's facts. I think Alabama's going to repeat, win the national title. So, yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. And the game is about to begin, so I'm going to turn on the TV. I think. Oh, shoot. Yeah. The issue will be Bennett. Bennett's going to be the key for Georgia. How much do they need to rely on him? And for Michigan, it's going to... I don't know. Wow. I am excited. The Michigan bench is excited. Michigan's kicking off, so they're going to receive the ball at the second half. Number 2 Michigan plays number 3 Georgia, and they are wearing their all-blue uniforms. And Georgia stopped behind the 20-yard line. That's good. All right, Stetson Bennett takes the field. He started out as a walk-on. And, I mean, whether you think he's bad or not, he 9-1 as a starting QB. 9-1 this year. Stetson is a good QB. He's not a great QB. He's done bad against Bama, but Georgia in general has under Smart. Bennett just can't afford to make the big mistakes. He cannot throw picks. Michigan doesn't really turn over the ball. And a handoff to Georgia breaks a 9-yard run by the Bulldogs. 9-yard run. It was Zamir White on the carry. Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit are calling this game, which makes it good. So, yeah. This game, I mean, man, this is what I've been waiting for. All right. Bennett is in the backfield with Zamir White. It is 2nd and 1 from the Georgia 29. And it is a pass wide open. Wide open. Wow. Mitchell with the reception and they're at the Georgia 46, I believe. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. The lamest fight I've ever seen after the MSU Pitt game. Michigan here has to get a, well, not has to get a stop, but like, you know, easy first downs for Georgia thus far. 1st and 10 from the Georgia 45. They have not, well, they've passed it. Bennett steps back to pass, is rushed, caught. Brock Bowers with the reception, and they are down inside. Down inside the Michigan 30. Brock Bowers. Zach Scout, let's see if this year will be good for Michigan. I'm hoping so. This original drive is not looking good so far. We'll let Bennett burn us twice, but I'm going to try and not be biased here. At the Michigan 20. Empty backfield. Bennett. It is a screen pass to Brock Bowers, I believe, a 7-yard reception. Yes, Brock Bowers, the star tight end. Really good for Georgia, really admirable player. Second and 3. So Georgia has made it so that they can very easily run to convert if they want. Stetson Bennett, 3 of 3, 58 yards. Michigan, I don't know if they've allowed a TD on the opening drive of their opponent all year long. We'll see. Western Michigan they did. White only gains about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines. Well, for the Dogs, pardon me. Like and subscribe if you have not already. We have about 50 concurrent viewers. It's awesome. Give a like. Just helps the channel out. 3rd down. 11:52 remaining in the first quarter. Georgia is in the red zone, scores TDs 61% of the time. Let's see what they come up with here. Michigan is everyone near the line of scrimmage. They are expecting a run. Let's see what happens here. Play clock at 3, 2, 1. False start or timeout. Think timeout called by Georgia. Timeout, Georgia. Stetson Bennett looked a little overwhelmed there, and that's going to give Michigan a chance to prepare and Georgia a chance to prepare as well. Not a fan of the all-blue uniforms, you are, Wolf. Well, I am. I love it. I absolutely love it. Harbaugh makes the goofiest faces. Yes, Harbaugh does make really goofy faces. That's a fact of nature. Yeah, so third and one. I'm going to generally assume that I'm going to assume that Georgia's going to go for it. To be fair, I just am. And new concurrent viewers, man, 110, around 100 of you, like and subscribe and stick around. More importantly than liking and subscribing, stick around. Seriously, this is going to be amazing. Last time we had like around a consistent 100, 150 concurrent viewers consistently throughout the whole game. Stick around. Let's get it even larger than that. The All Blues I love. They're better. They're far better than the All Mazes, and they're far better than the All Whites. The All Whites don't look good. That's my opinion. I don't like the all white uniforms. Just don't. But that's just me. You know, everyone's different. Uniforms, Tennessee's blackouts are pretty cool, to be honest. So yeah. Man, already 2,000 playbacks. Already. Guys are awesome. Just keep pumping it up. Keep liking. Like if you haven't already. So, yeah, just keep pumping it up. Come on. You got to pump it up. So Georgia came out, strong drive, 69 yards. They've taken up 3 minutes, 31 seconds of clock. 3rd and 1 at the Michigan 11. Their only potential mistake was, you know, almost getting a delay of game, which would have been critical. But yeah, I mean, Georgia looked good. You're a Georgia fan on here? Michigan, you better keep the Big Ten 6-1. Yeah, but this is the toughest team the Big Ten, anyone from the Big Ten's faced by a mile. All right, the game is back. Here we are. 3rd and 1. It appears they have 3 tight ends on the field. It's crazy. I assume a run, maybe a screen pass. Mike McDonald doing what he's going to do. We'll see. White gets the first down, about a 2-yard carry. 1st and goal. Wow. Georgia, that was chess right there. Georgia just played a chess move. TD, I mean, Gregory, if you're ahead of me, are you ahead of me? Yup, you're ahead of me. Touchdown, Georgia. Touchdown, Georgia. Screen to Brock Bowers. 9-yard TD reception. Gregory, are you like ahead or something dramatically? And you new viewers, we have almost 200 of you. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yeah, Michigan's playing too soft of coverage right now. And the extra point, terribly executed, still through. Listening on the radio in Michigan. All right, cool. Wow. I'm just totally stunned to a certain degree. Immediately, first drive, Georgia comes out and scores. It's crazy. We're going to get to see Cade McNamara come out here, is what we're going to see next. 10:49 remaining. Yeah, 10:49 remaining. Zach is watching on Xfinity. At 10:49 remaining in the first quarter. So, I mean, this game already looks to potentially be more of a shootout than the Bama-Cincy game was. What Michigan cannot do, they cannot give up. And a kickoff. Michigan lets it bounce out of the end zone. Cade McNamara. Michigan will lose this game by 20 plus, just being honest. UGA is way better than everyone in here gives them credit for. They beat the crap out of everyone but Bama, and I like Michigan. Well, if they do, that is going to suck, because I am a Michigan fan, and I don't think we'll lose by like 20 plus. But we could lose, and I mean, if we let them drive every drive down and score, then we'll be dead. Just being honest, so. False start. False start for Michigan. False start by the Wolverines. 30 likes already. Come on, guys. Pump that number up to 50 right now. Let's get 50 likes. Yo, what's up, James? How are you doing? Okay. There's an empty backfield for McNamara. McNamara back. Scrambles. Man. Wow. McNamara with a first down. That is good awareness. Score currently, James, is 7-0 Georgia. Georgia went down the field and struck. Yeah. So sad Michigan has to represent the Big Ten. Are you an Ohio State fan? What are you? Who are you a fan of? 1st and 10 at the Michigan 38. McNamara scrambled after a false start. Michigan, flea flicker. Dumps it to Haskins, who stays on his feet and gets about 6 yards. Nothing downfield, but Haskins out of the backfield. 2nd and 4. Michigan can shorten the game by running the ball. Go blue from Italy, Patricia says. Yes, the game started. In fact, there is only about 9 minutes 46 seconds left in the game. Edwards with a nice run. Nice hole opened up by Michigan. That was nice. 1st and 10 inside Georgia territory. Inside the Georgia 50 at the UGA 47. That was Donovan Edwards. McNamara throws out of the backfield. And inside the 45, Michigan goes. I think it was a 3-yard pass to Edwards. It's going to be at the UGA 44. Where's all the talk of great defenses? I know. I think they'll settle down. I think your second half is especially going to be, somewhat explosive. All right. Michigan, a 3-yard run. 3 yards per carry. Not the greatest thing in the world, not exactly what you want, but here's what I will say. And Nakobe Dean is out there, one of the best linebackers, the best in the country, actually. 3rd and 4. Michigan gets a 3-yard run. They're going for it on 4th. Please get a stop, Bulldog G. Oh, get enough of you, Vegeta. Good game. I hope the best team wins. Well, I hope Michigan wins. But if Michigan can't, if that's not a guarantee, I hope the best team wins. Empty backfield for McNamara. Throws incomplete. Off the hands of Schoonmaker. It's 4th and 4. Is Michigan going to go for it? Is Michigan going to go for it, or are they going to punt? It is 4th and 4. At least Michigan's offense looks better than Cincinnati's did. Offense on the field. Michigan looks to go for it. Michigan's 46th in the FBS on 4th down conversions. Incomplete. Incomplete. Georgia gets a stop, gets some of the momentum, and now McDonald is going to have to... What do you mean we used to work at McDonald's? Trilogy. What do you mean we used to work at McDonald's? Who are you? Georgia might score again. Who knows? I don't know who Trill is. What's your actual name? You don't trust your No! Vegeta, he trusts his defense. That's why, I mean, I think he trusts it. Because punting there, you're punting it... I don't know. That's kind of no man's land. Inside the 45, it's 4th and 4. If it was 4th and 7, he would have punted it. Cedric Rogers. I have never heard of that name. So maybe I look like someone you know. But, yeah. I don't know. Well, Georgia here, they have the momentum. Michigan just has to get a stop. They let Georgia march down the field. That's going to be bad. Michigan, man, yeah, Cade, well, it's true. What it is it's 2 dropped passes. The 2 dropped passes have not helped at all. And that's just facts. Didn't get it, but admire the guts. I mean, we're going to have guts. It's an SEC team. And, you know, the Georgia touchdown actually didn't even get me that mad, which can be unusual. We're almost at 100 gained subscribers on the day. The reason I'm not reacting and throwing the phone after being down 7-0, because I do that, is I never expected to get to this point. Harbaugh has done everything I want him to do. And for the first time, we're facing a team who is out of conference and who severely outmatches us in talent, which is Georgia. We haven't even had the honor of playing a team like Georgia in ages. So I'm happy that we just got here. The first pass was deflected, but the 4th down pass should have been caught. Yes, I agree. So far, Georgia is out-executing us. The hope, of course... My hope is just whatever you call it. I mean, my hope is that Stetson throws like a pick 6 here or something. That'd be awesome. Michigan didn't belong here in the... no, what do you mean they didn't? They beat Ohio State, and Ohio State would match up pretty well against Georgia. It's not even a joke. Not even a joke. Not even a joke. Ohio State would match up very well with the Bulldogs because they have an offense similar to Alabama's. Georgia came out. All but one of their passes was to Brock Bowers. Yeah, Bowers is going to be mainly targeted. So Georgia, the ball on their own 41. Let's see what they do with it. How bad do y'all want? I want Bama very bad. Even if we get blown out, we'll be in the national title game. McConkey gets about an 8-yard gain. Georgia's athleticism is crazy. If MSU would have beaten Purdue, we would be seeing Kenneth Walker 1 for... No, John, remember, Ohio State, Michigan State would have a 3-way tie in conference. Michigan would have went even if you beat Purdue. That Ohio State game determined... Maybe not. It would have resulted in whoever was ranked the highest. But Michigan's defense is having a problem stopping Georgia right now. They're having a real big problem. Michigan with 5 guys at the line of scrimmage here. Clock down to 3. They run it. And And James Cook gets a big run. Georgia looks to go up by 2 scores early. Wow. If this game was played in the big house, frozen dog. Yeah. No, if this game was played in the big house, it would make a huge difference. But not an excuse. Michigan has to get a stop here. Bennett to throw. Gets a guy out of the backfield. And it's a 7-yard gain. Head-to-head would have led MSU into the Big Ten championship game against that horrible Iowa. That Iowa offense is bad. Wow. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, guys, by the way. Just do it. It's just that simple. We're 1 subscriber away from gaining 100 on the day. Come on, guys. And come on, Michigan, too. As a Michigan fan sitting right here, I want to see a turnover. Something that puts the momentum in our favor. Okay, it's going to be a 3rd and short again, but that's what Georgia wants here. I mean, Georgia's content with a 3rd and short. Stetson Bennett is 6 of 6, 83 yards, and a TD. Cade is only 2 of 4 for 8 yards. Okay, come on. Stop him on 3rd and 1. Probably watch it turn into a TD. All right. He got it. He's got it. Wow. Michigan is in the red... Well, Georgia is in the red zone. Wow. And Georgia is trying to use tempo here. Very well trying to use tempo. Okay. All right, we got... There's been little to no pressure on Bennett thus far. Little to none. Michigan has got to do something. Touchdown, Georgia on a trick play. Halfback toss to the end zone. Georgia leads it 13-0 in the first half. Wow. Well, this is looking pretty grim. So Michigan, we faced adversity before. We haven't really faced being down by 2 TDs. So we're gonna see who Michigan truly is. That was a trick play. 14-0. I am disappointed. But yeah, Michigan, where's the defense? I don't know. I'm thinking, like someone said in the last video, I think Georgia's mad. Oh well. Oh well. And we have gained 100 subscribers in a day. Oh well. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be happy if the trajectory of the game goes this way because I don't want to shut out, but I think Georgia does. So Michigan's going to have to play tough. Congrats, Mr. Sam. Lath, the defense is playing worse than Michigan State, but I don't know. For some reason, I still have faith that this team can somehow do something, even though it's like an early 14-point deficit. I don't know. So yeah. Who knows? Yeah, exactly. We can't give up here. We cannot. Michigan can't give up because Georgia, remember, Georgia jumped out to a 10-0 lead against Bama. It looked like they were going to dominate. Bama settled themselves and started working. Michigan can't give up. Georgia is a team who is used to playing 2 quarters and then coasting. Then absolutely coasting. So, Michigan just can't give up. Oh, David, I know Michigan is not Bama, but we only need to beat Georgia by 1. We don't need to beat them by 17. We only need to beat them by 1 point. Only by 1 point. This is grim. This looks grim. Absolutely grim. Georgia's outgaining Michigan by 100 yards. They have 3 times the more first downs, and Georgia's eating up clock, too. So, yeah. We'll see. For now, it certainly looks like there's going to be a rematch between Georgia and Alabama. That's what it looks like for now. And, of course, the ad is on. But 4:41 left in the first quarter. Georgia just dominating on both sides of the ball. The rest of the country says, who cares? Exactly. And I think Bama will win that game. If Georgia... I tried trusting Georgia in the SEC championship game. It was thrown in my face by the TV and by Bama players. Second half, we're still in first quarter. They are running through them like water. On a bright note, Michigan's O-line looked very... Yeah, the O-line looked very good. It was dropped passes, which sucks. It's a mistake. I'm pretty confident Bennett will make a mistake, though. Pretty confident. Absolutely confident. But it's not to say Michigan's going to be mistake-free. We weren't mistake-free. That first drive was the definition of a mistake. Yeah, so this Michigan's faced adversity. We're going to see how they respond. So yeah, game is back. Michigan fans were talking big crap into this. Let's see what happens on the field, though. Georgia's been in these games, and that matters. Michigan has faced a lot more adversity than Georgia has. Haskins always falling forward. He got about 4 yards on that carry. McCarthy is now in the game. Alpha Fury Joni, why would you want to see JT Daniels when you're up? That's my question. And Marcy, I agree. Go blue. Go blue. Like and subscribe if you have not already, by the way. Just do it. It's just that simple. Like up this video. 2nd and 6. Georgia's like 5 people. Their D-line is about as big as our O-line. And stuffed at the line. We try running, we're testing it. Doesn't work, though. UGA fans don't actually know about football. Michigan ain't winning Georgia by 28. Wolf 28, I agree. I hope Michigan wins, but right now it's looking very grim. Gotta clutch up here. 3rd and 5. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this game. I've seen the MSU game, too. That helps. Yup, good. First down, Michigan. 6-yard reception by Dalen Baldwin. It's not over. Scoring early and then getting complacent can be costly. I agree. And David, this can be a bad matchup for Michigan, but Michigan mainly has to improve on the defensive side of the ball. I did not expect Georgia to come out and score 14 and a quarter because Georgia's offense doesn't do this against good defenses. They don't. Look at even Kentucky. It took them forever to score. And then they finally sacked. Robert Beal with the sack. So, sacked. Yeah. Wow. Dan Lanning, despite accepting the Oregon job, really prepared for this game. 14-0. Georgia already given basically a 90% chance to win this game. Wow. It's crazy. Okay, come on. Go blue. Go blue. Batted in the air. It's going to be 3rd and 16, looking very grim for Michigan right now. Wow. 3rd and 16. Michigan's going to have to be clutch here. Michigan's going to have to pull a Michigan State, and they're going to have to slow down Georgia and come back in this game. Take the deep ball, try to draw a flag. Yes, 233 concurrent viewers. Like, subscribe, stay around for this watch party. That's not going to work. Tackle for loss. 4th and 18. Georgia dominating Michigan. And yeah, oh well. It sucks. Michigan's defense is going to have to, yeah. Yeah. Well, Michigan's going to have to punt. Georgia, I'm just going to expect is going to score on the next drive. We'll see. Fair caught at the 24. Michigan's defense is going to get tired too quickly. Go blue. Well, what can I say? Yeah, oh well. Oh well. I'm muting all this. Wow. Michigan already down by 14. Georgia has the ball back. Georgia's given an 89.5% chance to win this game. Wow. That's just insane. Wow. Well, Georgia was rightfully favored by 7.5 points. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping. But, yeah. Oh, well. So, Georgia just playing solid on all sides of the ball. I haven't seen Michigan's O-line get pushed back all year. I saw it a few times against Penn State. Penn State, their Arnold Ebiketie got to us a few times. But yeah, no, Georgia's D-line's a different breed. And Georgia is more talented than OSU, by the way. This is the most talented team we faced all year. Talent mismatch is there. You've got Buckeye fans rooting for blue. Alabama versus Georgia is a boring championship game, and few will watch them normally. My prediction, go blue. Oh, I agree. Dude, more people will watch Michigan versus Bama than Georgia v. Bama. More will. So, yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. I just can't believe 14-0 in a quarter. Like, where, what? I don't even know. Whatever. Gotta keep hope even when it seems you're going to get crushed. No, I agree, Zach. I completely agree. Michigan looked out to beat Nebraska and Rutgers. No. Nope. No, they did not. But Michigan, the way they're playing has no, I mean, wow, they're not even like competing with Georgia. They did on the first drive. Doesn't matter. Right now they're doing to us what we did to Iowa. Jumping out early. What we have to do is just not, we can't be Iowa and be an inept offense. We can do this. Michigan can do this. It's going to be hard, but I mean, it's a playoff game. What do you expect? Michigan's never been in this position. Georgia. Oh, Michigan players are fighting. That's bad. Michigan, you got to be disciplined here. Got to be disciplined. Michigan is looking undisciplined early. Georgia. Bennett. Only about a 4-yard gain for... Man. Second and 6 from the Georgia 29. James Cook. And why is Blake Corum not getting any carries? Oh, I don't know. Like, he should be. I'm just hoping Michigan forces a punt here. Got Hutchinson off sides. That's pretty bad. Come on, Hutchinson. You're the Heisman runner-up. You can't be doing this to me. I mean, Georgia, man, this is good coach. This is what good coaching is. They jump out to an early lead. Yeah. Wow. 2nd and 1. I'm assuming Georgia's just going to run it or do a screen because they have a bunch trio at the top of your screen if you're watching this game, and it is a screen pass. And Hutchinson reads it perfectly. 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4. Corum could run against Iowa in the open field. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's no debate. Huge play by Hutchinson. Yes. It was the first good defensive play all game. It's good. Okay. Guys, all you who are new, like and subscribe to the channel. Get this video up to 100 views. 100 likes. Pardon me. End of the first quarter. Oh, there you are, Liam. That's hysterical. There is Liam. How are you doing, Liam? How are you doing? David Jackson. Grind the clock. What? What? Like, if you're Michigan, no. If you're Georgia, maybe. Well, actually, if you're Georgia, that's what I want you to do, because then you'll probably start punting. Terrible now that I'm here. It's funny. Monkey butt? Oh, no, of course the whole group chat comes on. Monkey, meh, no. I have like a 10% confidence level, but I've just kind of accepted it. It's like, oh, cool. Georgia, it's like a top 3 team. Outmatches us, and I don't know. I was not expecting 14 points in a quarter from Georgia. Just was not expecting it. Big Ten can't compete with the... You cheer for the Texans. Wow. Well, yep, group chat, the group chat party in here. Exactly. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, there's no ads. Well, there is an ad on right now. Texans fan, did you watch Purdue versus Tennessee? This is just crazy. Hutch got mad swag. Swag doesn't matter if you can't win. And yes, Todd Monken came to play. Monkey. Yes, he did. If only Georgia played this way against Bama and Michigan, like, whatever. I can't let it bother me too much. It's a game. It is a game. We had success this year. Monk's in his Madden playbook. Yeah. Intercepted for a touchdown by Michigan. Oh, John, don't. No. It's not happening. Not happening. That would be amazing. I would laugh my butt off if that happened. The Big Ten has 2 national championships this century. The South is 16. There's no comparison. Okay, cool. Come up in the North and play us in the winter. 42-0 Georgia. Good night, Sam. I hope that doesn't happen. Well, we're almost at 100 likes, and it's only the beginning of the second quarter, so that's a positive for the night. Keep up with those likes, guys, and keep up with the subs as well. Purdue didn't have their... Oh, no, Liam, Purdue. Purdue outdid themselves easily. Purdue's a top 25 team. 3rd and 3. I guarantee you Georgia converts this. If they don't, then cool. Michigan actually has some momentum. Doubt it. They don't run it. And the slant is caught. Caught for about 10 yards, I think. So, wow. Georgia just slant route. It's George Pickens. 1st and 10, Georgia with some tempo. Throw wide open, but it is dropped. It's too high. Bad throw by Bennett. Brad Hawkins is down. That's bad for Michigan. What we got to do is get Bennett in those 3rd and long positions because he can't necessarily convert them. I mean, he has, but, like, can't let them get 3rd and short. Michigan can't afford Georgia to get in. Georgia is doing what Michigan has done all year. Chunk yardage taken away slowly, ensuring they have a chance to do a lot of what they want on short conversions. Almost 95 likes, guys. Michigan is not the best team in the North. And John, then who is? Who is? Who's the best team in the North? Tell me. Oh, enough of you, Samuel L. Jackson. 95 likes. Wow. That's a lot. Almost 4,000 views. This is crazy. Still cold. Oh, I'm betting my cousin $50 U of M is going to lose. I don't really want to lose. I'm not giving up yet. Maryland, Purdue, MSU, and Wisconsin won their bowl game. And the Wolverines, probably not. They're probably not going to win their bowl game. Yeah, this season, Tyler, this season has been good. It's a very optimistic outlook. I just want to score some points. I want this to be somewhat competitive, is all I desire. I do not need to see Georgia beat us 42-0. And unfortunately, it looks like this game could turn into that. Akron can beat over half the team. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That is funny. Big Ten is a losing record in the playoffs for a reason. Shown 21. Who do you got winning the Natty? Alabama. I said Alabama against Michigan. Georgia, the way they're playing now is good. They're just going to be favored. Georgia's going to be favored again against Bama. They're going to use their energy on this game, and they're going to lose. I don't have faith in Georgia beating Nick Saban. I just don't. But they had a far better chance of beating us than Bama. No one wanted the rematch at all. It's going to happen. See ya, Liam. All right. Big Ten has scored 0 points in the playoffs twice. Hockey conference. Wolf, I do have some faith. Like 10%. 10%. We have to score points. If it turns to 21-0, I would almost give up. All right. It is, what is it? Tell me. It is 2nd and 10. Stetson Fleming Bennett IV is back with one of Georgia's many different running backs in the backfield. Stiff arm. Wow. 3rd and 1. 100 likes. Third and 1. I don't know why it reads 3rd and 2. That's a run. Easy. About a 3-yard gain for the Dogs. 4-yard gain. $102, 104 likes now. Come on, guys. Keep them coming. Keep the likes coming. The first ever playoff proved who runs the show. Then Ohio State runs the show. Ohio State won the first playoff. The first playoff game didn't even have an SEC team in the national title game. It was Oregon and Ohio State. Fake Bennett is going to try and run. Escapes. Wow. Man, when Bennett is tearing you up, you know that you're not right. Wow. This... Yeah, because Stetson can run. JT Daniels can't run. And quick tempo, screen. Zamir White only gets about a yard. 2nd and 1. Georgia about to at least be up 17-0. Michigan, wow. OSU when healthy. Were they not healthy against Michigan, you think? I mean, this game, right, Notre Dame would get out of here. Notre Dame would do nothing. And Bennett is overhated. And I've said that since the beginning. Michigan was showing pressure from a corner. Georgia's just throwing because they can. Misfire by Bennett. It is 3rd and 9. Michigan really needs to get a stop. The Buckeyes won the national championship in 2014 with a 3rd-string QB. Yeah, that just shows you how good of a coach Urban Meyer is. Really good head coach. Bennett misses yet another wide open. This is why I'm mad that we're down 14-0. Like, I get it's not game over. It's Stetson Bennett. This means we're not getting adequate pressure and we're not doing enough on offense. We need to get Bennett to think that he isn't doing enough to force a mistake. Michigan has like 7 people in front of the line of scrimmage. They send everyone, drop back someone, dropped! A dropped pass by Georgia. Finally a mistake. It's 4th and 9. And they got pressure to Bennett, and Bennett threw a pass just a little in front. Fourth and 9. Kicker is out. Michigan finally got somewhat of a stop. Jack Podlesny. Let's hope that he misses. 43-yard attempt. I'm assuming it's going to be good. And it's good. It is good. Georgia 17, Michigan nothing. 12:26 remaining. 12:26 remaining in the game. Wow. Well, I'm happy with that stop. I'm just not happy about the 17-0. And I don't... How does Georgia still have us have only... They only have Georgia having a 91% chance to win this game. Should I raise my bet up to $75 for them to lose? I don't know. David Hunter, I'm thinking it's going to be 24-7 at the half. Depends on what team makes better second half adjustments. And by the way, if you're new and you're watching this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Just do it. Like, subscribe. We're on an ad break. The most I can ask you guys to do is hit the like button, share this video around, and hit that big red subscribe button. Michigan be lucky to get a field goal. No, the way we moved their defense on the first drive tells me otherwise. No. Michigan, the independents are better than the SEC. Yes, W. Minus Alabama and Georgia, Notre Dame is better than everyone else. That's a fact. Like the video, at least you're not an Ohio State fan. Who? Well, Texans fan. Thank you. Ricky, let's go, Georgia. Oh my gosh. All the Georgia fans are coming on. They're like, oh, this guy has a Michigan profile. Let's harass him. Well, you guys are awesome. I don't care if you're a Georgia fan, a Michigan fan. 117 likes, 250 concurrent viewers. Massive average. an average watch time of almost like 30 seconds per playback when we have almost 25,000 playbacks. This is amazing. This is just amazing. It is what it is. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Let's go. Michigan fans going to be salty. I am going to make a reaction video to this if we lose, and it will criticize a lot of different things. Like, thus far, the execution has been sloppy. Some of the play calling. Josh Gaddis needs to call better plays, for one. The defense, just atrocious execution thus far. Cincinnati is the best team in Ohio. Whoa, 58, everyone owns Notre Dame. This is facts. Everyone except the service academies. 17-0. Cade looks mad. Bennett looks like he's confused as to why he overthrew whatever his receiver's name was. Michigan just needs to get back in this game. $17-0. Michigan, come on, get a TD. An Ohio State fan insulting. Michigan going to get blown out. You know, at the rate this is going, that would not surprise me one bit. Just glad Ohio State got ruled by Michigan. I agree. Yeah, Michigan just cannot give up. It sucks. Jordan Davis, tackle for loss. 2nd and 11. Don't get why Michigan's trying to run. I get passing is not their strength. But it's going to be hard to run consistently. Don't give up on the run, though. You cannot give up on the run. Green. Mike Sanristrill gets about a 9-yard reception. It'll be 3rd and short. Too bad that it isn't going to snow in Miami. 3rd and 1. Now Georgia putting a lot of guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Haskins gets about a 3-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 for Michigan. Mind you, U of M beat OSU. That's much more than I expected them to do. I didn't expect them to be at this point. I didn't at all. That is JJ McCarthy is now in this game. Congrats on your 2nd win in 10 years. Thank you. McCarthy getting back to the line was actually impressive because they read the option perfectly, and he outran their defensive end. McCarthy did. So, that's impressive. But you got to get positive plays. 2nd and 9. They're going to give McCarthy the benefit of the doubt, give him a yard. Again, that was a read option. Michigan, 4 receivers. Haskins in the backfield. McNamara in the game. Georgia brings pressure. McNamara caught. Deep ball to Roman Wilson inside the 20. Wow, that was a deep ball. Roman Wilson burned. This is what Michigan's going to have to do to win. Michigan is going to have to pass. They can't give up on the run. They have to make Georgia play one-on-one, attack them like they did with Wisconsin. I said that from the beginning. Deep in Georgia territory, yes. That was a perfect throw, too. 1st and 10. Michigan. Inside the UGA 20. They're at the 19. Wow. They faked the reverse, and I don't know what they're trying to do. Wow. Wow, that's horrible. It's about at the, they're going to give them forward, it's going to be at the 29. You can't do that. You can't do, I don't get why Michigan, this is what's frustrating. Okay. You see, McNamara is actually having to win the game for Michigan here. It's 2nd and 16. Wow. Y'all took advantage of a young team that didn't understand the stakes of the game. It won't happen again to y'all loudmouth coaches. McNamara, 3rd and 16. INT coming, David says. Got to thread the needle in the red zone. Exactly. Yeah. It's way short, but Michigan is inside the Georgia 20. It'll be 4th and 9. Michigan just get points on the board. You stop Georgia, force them to a field goal, bring it within 14. Fourth and 9. Okay. It's not over yet, guys. I sound very... Come on, Jake. Yes, I agree, Swag Monkey. Come on. Yep, Michigan is on the board. They're on the board. We will not be shut out. 17-3. Michigan, I just say stop Georgia, score before the half. So this Georgia defense is legit, but we knew this. What is even worse is their offense. They've surpassed MSU in the CF. John, well, that's honestly cool. DJ, you know, I hope you choke. I hope your team chokes, and I hope that everyone calls for Kirby Smart's firing. They have time to cut it to 17-10 at the half. Yes, that's the point. That's why you don't go for it. 17-3, it's the same score at the end of the first. Even if we get a field goal, we just have, in my opinion, gotta outscore them this quarter. That's all you have to do, and then score a TD on the opener. Wow. Well, McNamara is 7 of 10. We can't do trick plays. We have to straight up throw against them. It has to be simple play action, simple run, or simple pass. Michigan can score 17 total. Yes, they can, and I think they will. I think they'll get another field goal or TD before this half is over. 7:16 remaining in the second quarter. Georgia 17. Michigan finally on the board. 3. Can Michigan come back? It'd be one of the all-time greatest things if we came back. Jackson, Georgia has a 91.1% chance to win. You're giving us a lot more favor than the computers certainly are. By the way, if you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. You have 123 likes, about consistent 200 concurrent viewers. About 26,000 playbacks. Wow. If Michigan tries to resort to trick plays in the second half, the game is over. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, Michigan State used some trick plays to get back at us. And they had a talent. And is there a way to dock points? I'm sorry if you're a Michigan State fan, but no. We have finally scored more than MSU did in the playoffs. Against a team that's probably very similar to that Alabama team. So, let's see what Michigan comes up with here. Michigan is going to have to get a turnover. (17-3). We dominate college football. Who are you a fan of, Texans fan? Are you a fan of Georgia? (124 likes. Let's get that to 150. Georgia, 1st and 10 at their own 25. Brock Bowers, 7-yard reception, 2nd and 3. You're a Texas A&M fan, but an SEC fan, so you cheer for Jimbo Fisher. What do you think of his top-ranked recruiting class? I got people saying SEC in the comment section. 2nd and 4 for Georgia. Let's see what Stetson Bennett does here. Maybe they'll run, and they will, but doesn't get much. Gets maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and short. Michigan got to contain that Georgia run game. 3rd and 3, they could still run it. Makes them think a little bit, though. Wolf, find a new talking point. 3rd and 3. Let's hope that Michigan can get off the field. Let's also hope that we can get to 150 likes. We're at 128 right now. Just pump it up, guys. You got to pump it up. Michigan is totally expecting a run here. Stetson Bennett, though. Wow. Well, deep ball. Deep ball. Wow. Well, that is crazy. James Cook. That is a running back, guys. Second and 10. That was a 13 of 17, 160 yards and a TD. And people say that Stetson Bennett can't win a national title. They play like this, they might against Bama. I still would take Bama, but this is crazy. Michigan is going to have to hold them to a field goal or force a turnover. And, you know, didn't James Cook discover Hawaii? That's a funny joke. 2nd and 10. 5:22 remaining. Georgia, they do an end around, and it's read very beautifully by the defense. It'll be 3rd and 11. So Michigan finally getting something against the run, but Georgia willing to pass. Tried to get it outside. Michigan read it pretty well. James Cook still rushing for about 8 yards a carry. David Jackson, did Georgia seriously get a TD? 130 likes. This is an important third down. Can Michigan do something? Anything? Nope. Good. Fourth down. And Michigan holds Georgia to a field goal. Bend but don't break. I'd prefer if you held them to a 4th and 3 earlier, but yeah, it's a win for Michigan to hold Georgia to 3 points. Makes it 20-3, Georgia. Wow. 4:23 remaining. Game is not over yet. Michigan going to score a TD to make it a game. I actually expect that to happen. I will tell you for a fact Michigan will not score 24. They have to stop them. Michigan might. I don't know. Who knows? Scored 28 against Ohio State in the second half after only scoring 14 in the first. And this team lately in the past 3 games has been a second half team, so we'll see. Georgia going to beat the nickels out of Bama? No. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I hate to burst your bubble. It seemed like the month break killed Michigan's momentum somewhat. Corners really getting burned by our running back. I think that was a linebacker. We're making similar mistakes that we did against Nebraska. Against Nebraska, we had like a linebacker matched up with one of their running backs, and it killed us. Xavier Betts or someone, I don't even know. Well, we have 220 current viewers here. So, you 220 viewers, it's a commercial break. Like if you have not already, and subscribe. I'm going to be going live also tomorrow for the Fiesta Bowl between Notre Dame and Oklahoma State and the Rose Bowl between Ohio State and Utah. Just do it. It's just that simple. Georgia is playing their best all season right now. I'd agree with you. If Michigan wins, do I have them beating Bama? If we win this game, I just predicted out of the fact that we came back from a 17-point deficit and beat who was presumed to be the number 1 team. Even if Michigan loses this season, they overachieved. It's true. And the season can be a building block. We can get better talent after this season. Better talent, better coaching. Utah is good, Robert. I do agree. Texans fan, you're not winning this game. I don't know why. I normally would give up at this point. I'm not going to for some reason. I don't know. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Michigan, I beg you, get down the field, score a TD, make it 20-10 at the half. You do that, you're in this. You're building false hope. I am if they kick a field goal before halftime, at which point I don't even know what I'll do if we kick a field goal before halftime. That would be hysterical. Game won't... Now, if Georgia leads by 14 at the end of the third, then yeah, I will cave. I will cave if Georgia leads by 14 at the end of the third. All right. Michigan 1st and 10 at their own 25. McNamara, handoff to Haskins. Only about a yard, if anything. Running is not Michigan's friend here. They need to attack Georgia passing the football. That's what they got to do. Like I said, don't give up on the run because I don't need to see the 5 stars of Georgia all be in coverage, but you gotta throw. Gotta throw. 3:15 remaining. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking very grim for Michigan. Nothing either on that. It'll be 3rd and 8. Michigan is not fooling this front 7 at all. They aren't. Josh Gaddis has to call. He has to pull a rabbit out of his hat if Michigan wants a chance to win this game. I'm going to look forward to the SEC zombie chant if anyone outside of the South actually watches. I'll watch that game. Georgia. Nope. Well, it'll be a punt. So it'll be a punt for Michigan. And Georgia takes their second time out. They want to score, make it so that Michigan cannot come back after the half. But wow. Wow. Well, Sam, do you trust Jim? You know, sure. Why not? As long as they beat OSU next year. They're scoring a TD here. I hope not. I hope Bennett throws some kind of stupid pick six. Almost blocked. Georgia receives the ball at their own 31. Wow. Well, 134 likes. Let's get it to 150. Georgia here at their own 31. Five receivers. Bennett alone in the backfield. Let's hope he makes a mistake. Screen pass. Pushing. Wow. That Georgia O-line just pushed McIntosh for a 12-yard reception. 1:54 remaining in the game. Georgia looks like they're going to march down and score. Second and 10. Bennett pass incomplete. He's 15 of 20, 177 and a TD. That's very good. That's impressive. Wow. Second and 10. No pressure on Bennett. Open touchdown, Georgia. Well, That might be the game. It probably is. Wow. Wow. Well, that is the game, I believe. Wow. Now, Michigan, you have 138 remaining. Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, wow. I don't know what to even think anymore. Wow. Wow, that sapped all the energy out. This isn't even a game anymore. I mean, it really wasn't, regardless, but still. It's like Michigan, score, do something. Heavyweight SEC fighting for the national title. Yup. Exactly. Wow. Wow. Well, kind of sitting with my mic here, because I don't necessarily know what to do, but this is not a game. And Texans fan, you're right, the South runs college football. It's the same boring old story every year. Michigan, oh my gosh. It would be awesome if we came back, but I don't think so. We'd have to get a TD here first before I even think about it. Picked. Wow. Yeah, this game... Wow. Well... That could have been PI, but I'm livid. That should have been PI, but whatever. Georgia's going to add to the lead. I mean, this team has just given up. Yep, Zach, good game. It is pass interference, yes. Doesn't matter, though. It's just... Oh... It's Georgia. Georgia's... whatever. Yeah, exactly.
The restrictions about going out of bounds don't apply like they do to the offense. However, he does have to get back in bounds. Yes. So he looks like he's in bounds. To me, the view he's picked his foot up.
Yeah. Oh, I don't get why they're reviewing this. And yeah, Corey, we're not coming back. Yeah, whatever. No, they're going to have Georgia as massive favorites over Bama because of this game. Well. Oh, well. Yeah. You miss nothing, Zach. I mean, I'm stunned. I am absolutely stunned. This isn't even a game. It is what it is, though. As a Michigan fan, I'm kind of used to disappointment. But come on, guys. Texas fan, Georgia will be favored against Bama. They're not going to learn their lesson. I mean, this game, how could you not favor Georgia over Bama?
Right after the interception, a blocker came across, and he goes high with it. Got the crown of the helmet down, and takes out 14. That's targeting.
Oh, it looks like there's going to be targeting possibly called.
He should have been awarded a PI call against Kendrick. So after the interception, boom, he's blocked hard. And this is a post-possession no foul.
You're absolutely right, Chris.
Possession, yeah.
They've already got the ball on the interception, so they'll keep the ball with the 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Michigan fans saying, can they review the pass
It's
interference?
an interception during the return. Personal foul, targeting number 29, return team. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. Number 29 has been disqualified.
Well,
Junior safety Chris Smith is out.
yeah, no offense.
Relief for him that
I might not root. I mean, I don't know.
forced him to miss the first half of the championship game, and they appear headed in that direction. He's one of the leaders, making an aggressive play.
Well, y'all are watching. Oh, this is painful. This is so painful. I'm trying to comment, but like, there's not much to even comment about. This is just pain.
49-yard line. You need 28 to try to make this an even more imposing deficit.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. Can't even believe I thought my team was going to win.
But I think most who've been around both teams here felt like Michigan brought a real positive vibe and a little swag into it, and they really believed that momentum in the Ohio State and the Iowa games would carry over to tonight. They respected Georgia. None of them could have imagined being down 24. No, perhaps more the break. No, not at all. And it was almost like they were shocked at the beginning of the game with the Georgia team speed. I agree. And with the execution on that offense.
Yeah, Cade is shaking his head. I mean, he knows. It was bad. That's what that was. It was horrible. Well, here we go. 1st and 10. I expect Georgia to make it 34-3 at the half unless, they do something stupid. They're not going to lay down. That'd be... 2nd and 2. Oh my gosh. It does. Most Big Ten teams are used to getting embarrassed in the playoffs, except Ohio State. Ohio State would have competed with 2019 LSU. They won the national title in 14. 2nd and 3. I think Georgia, just looking at them... Well, White got stopped. Third and 2. It looks like Georgia's just running down the clock. They're content going 27-3. Kirby wants more points. Doesn't want to spend the time out. Kirby's mad. Understandably. Although, the game's already over, as I stated. Michigan needs to hang in there. Need to try and do something. And then Bennett, throws it away. Michigan luckily receives the ball at the... Man, oh my gosh. I am going to take a break. Like, a quick 5-minute break. Get myself hyped up. And back. Quick little ad break here coming up. Yeah. Oh, well. See you guys. The only positive is that Michigan hasn't been shut out. And another aspect probably being the fact that we have seen Georgia choke leads before. Not a lead this big. No. But whatever. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. We're losing to Stetson Bennett. This is... Oh, my gosh. Whatever. I can't even believe what's going on as a Michigan fan. Can't do it. In Georgia, you better win the national title, because otherwise I will not... It's just... Ugh. Can't do it. I can't do it with this team. 12-2, at least hold Georgia scoreless in one quarter and get to 20 points. Like make it a game in the fourth quarter. Who chose this matchup? Well, obviously the people who choose the matchups know that the SEC is going to win everything every year. They've won it, what? 20? They're going to win it this year. 19. Clemson, I guess Clemson's the only hope. Clemson has blown out elite SEC teams. And that's because they have good QB play. See, this is why, Michigan fan here, I loved the recruiting of J.J. McCarthy, because J.J. McCarthy can be an elite QB. McNamara, he's good. The reason we're losing to Georgia, and it's not a shootout, McNamara's not an elite player. And, I mean, yeah, Stetson Bennett, not an elite QB either. I guess I'm maybe going around in circles here. But, like, Georgia is better at they were better at every position besides wide receiver and QB against Alabama. And they lost because of the QB. So my point is, you have to have a Georgia fan in my group chat said it perfectly. You have to have an elite QB to beat Georgia. If Georgia plays the way they did this first half the entire time against Bama, well, how do I put it? They might win the national title. I don't know, though. There have been several years that Georgia has looked better than Alabama and fallen short. So I don't know. The way we are losing, we have to pass the ball. Michigan has to throw. Georgia wants to win. You keep doing what you're doing. You don't let off the gas. Don't go into a shell and run 3 times in a row. You want to... By want to win, I don't mean, obviously, you're going to choke. I'm talking like you want to solidify your dominant win. You want to solidify your dominant win, you keep doing what you're doing. Do not get conservative. Just don't do it. Don't even train your players' minds in the habit of being conservative when they're up, because that'll bite you in the future against Bama when you match up with them. Michigan, just run an air raid. Run an air raid. Occasionally run the football. Heck, I don't even know. Massive stand on the season if we don't make this respectable. Exactly. I guess the team must... I think that... Know your worth, you're right. You're right. The team underestimated Georgia. And I didn't think Michigan would underestimate Georgia. I wouldn't. I didn't think that this team would underestimate Georgia. Apparently they did. Clemson literally should have beaten Georgia. Imagine if they did. Well, Zach, anyone who was watching these two teams, it was reasonable to pick Michigan. Like, even Georgia fans will say it was reasonable. I mean, Georgia has had several, I don't know, just whatever. Let's rally. You know what? Put in McCarthy. Cade has not done enough. Put in McCarthy. And it's not even because Cade's bad. It's because McCarthy can run the football. And, you know, having a scrambling guy can maybe loosen up UGA's defense a little bit. We have 2,570 subs, though. We've gained 110. It's insanity. It's insanity. Thank you, guys. We have had 40,000 views. 40,000 in the past 48 hours. Thanks to Georgia, Alabama, Cincy, Michigan people, and college football fans in general. Michigan State Pitt fans as well. You all, no matter who wins, are helping this channel grow. And that is awesome. So thank you, guys. Get Ronnie on the treadmill and put him in the game. Ugh. Wow. Hutchinson who? Oh my gosh. No. I mean, whatever. All of you do have the right to make fun of me, and I'm fine with it, because I picked Michigan to win, and this is a consequence. The consequence is, I picked Michigan to win, and they were blowing out Georgia. Michigan fans would rightfully have the right to clown Georgia. It's vice versa. This is what teams do. And unfortunately, Michigan State fans and Ohio State fans, especially them, are going to be all over. Michigan and Georgia they're not remotely close enough with conference, geography, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Sam? McCarthy's team in the second half, Cade has gotten us as far as he can. Luke, I agree. No one cares about Georgia and Clemson, Texans fans. Well, now no one does. Clemson fans might. Clemson went 10-3, had some pretty terrible losses, nearly beat the team. You're supposed to pick Michigan, man. You're a fan. I did. I picked Michigan by 27-20. Georgia's already surpassed the point total. Georgia has scored as many points as I thought Michigan would in total. So I don't know how Michigan's coming back into this game. I don't. I don't. But whatever. We have to continue talking, because I am not going to let this game ruin this watch party. Clemson would get smoked by Michigan. No, it'd be a grudge match. It'd be a grudge match, but Michigan would win. Clemson, later in the year, their offense has gotten a little somewhere, and they won. And for people saying, oh, what about the Iowa State game? Iowa State is like Nebraska, except they can win and go bowling. All their losses are by 10 points or less. It's like Nebraska and Iowa State. You change one or two things about those teams, they could be elite. And by elite, I mean great. Not playoff contender, but like good enough to threaten in their conference. Or maybe have an upset against an elite team, but not actually be elite. Nick Saban was laughing his butt off when LSU hired Brian Kelly. Michael, I agree. I looked at that hire, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Jackson, Brazil. I give Michigan a 3% chance to come back. Imagine if they came back. Imagine if they came back. Wow. Imagine if Douglas. Nebraska's the best 3-9 team ever. How the mighty have fallen. Yes, Nebraska just, yeah. They're going to be good next year, though. At least Cincinnati really didn't get blown out by Michigan as right now. You know, yeah, that's true. People will probably rank Cincinnati ahead of Michigan. Especially if Alabama wins the whole darn thing. But yeah. This is just the electric play. Fan pick. Why are they showing a Michigan clip from Nebraska? Whatever. I can't believe what's going on right now. I mean, listen, we scored it. Electric. Oh, you know why we're losing? Because the majority of people picked us. Oh my gosh. What? Why? Why though? This is concerning to me for the future, because in truth it appears that a lot of people didn't doubt us. We can't be a team that sips on the Kool-Aid. 150 likes, guys. We're only a half into this game, and we have 150 likes. Pump that number up. Pump it up to 200. Just do it. Is this an MSU? Is this an MSU U of M moment? If it is, it's going to be for Georgia. Michigan can't choke this game. The only party who can choke is Georgia because they lead by 24. And honestly, if I always hope, but if Georgia choked, I would rip Michigan. I would still tear apart my team for that horrible first half performance. And then I would dedicate another few minutes of that video to making fun of Georgia to no end. But pump those likes up, guys. You're a Georgia fan? Cool. You're a Michigan fan? Cool. Pump up the likes. Hit that subscribe button. Because I'm not biased. Sure, did I pick Michigan? Yeah. But watch my video. Part of it was Homer. Maybe part of it was bias. I came up with reasons. I didn't say, oh, Michigan's going the whole darn way. Because they've proved everyone wrong. No. I used an example from an actual game. Nebraska would be better versus Georgia. Yes, they would. And then Nebraska would also Nebraska would have no chance to beat Georgia and yet would play them within 10. Honestly. If Michigan went to the Rose Bowl, they would probably lose to Utah. I don't know about that one. And I'm saying that because Utah is not on the level that Georgia is. And I would have even said that before watching. I mean, this is Georgia's best game all year, which proves to me that their loss to Alabama didn't ruin them mentally, which was that's actually a reason I picked Michigan to win, is I thought that loss would demoralize the crap out of Georgia. It didn't. It did the opposite. And I said if it did the opposite, I said if Georgia was motivated by that loss, Michigan could be in trouble to lose. And actually likely would be in trouble to lose. Heck. And that's what's happened. I can't believe Georgia isn't given a 99.9% chance to win. I mean, whatever. My hope is that at some point we get back to the playoffs and we humiliate whoever we face. It probably won't happen though, but it's horrible. Literally, Indianapolis, if Michigan fans, Georgia and Alabama are going to be playing the national title game in Indianapolis in a northern. This was the year. This is the year for Michigan. You have a northern home base, a little bit colder weather, have some advantages. There's going to be instead 2 SEC teams. How funny. It's the same friggin' thing every year. It's crazy. But that's what happens when you have multiple good guys from the same coaching tree. Nick Saban coaching tree. Whatever. Just wow. Wow. Michigan will be 8-4 in the SEC at best, so relax. No. SEC West, only team we would have lost to was Bama. And maybe Ole Miss. We would have been 10-2, 11-1 with this year's SEC West. Would have definitely lost to Bama, though. Definitely. Show the game. I can't. I'll immediately get banned. Georgia 320 yards to Michigan 102. Yeah, that's atrocious. It's actually 101. 330 to 101. Michigan has a turnover. UGA more than doubles Michigan's first down total. And they've outgained Michigan by only 3 minutes in TOP, which shows that Georgia's the more up-tempo, efficient offense. This is disgusting. Throw. That's all I beg. That's all I beg of Michigan to do is throw the ball. Looks like the game's about to be back on. A lot of Michigan fans appear to have left the stadium. If you're going to come back, you got to get in Georgia's head and early. Get an explosive play or get in the end zone. Make it 27-10 and force spin it into a mistake. Make them think that they can't match up with Bama. Probably too late for that, though. Definitely too late. Yeah, because good weather is why Michigan is losing. Pre-post and in between, no. Poor execution. Poor execution, poor planning. No. My point is, in the national title game, that was a slight advantage. It's a tiny factor. And it's close, especially it's closer to the big house. Could have been basically a home game. No. The whole state of Texas sucks, White Rabbit. You can't really go wrong there. Houston is, in fact, the best team. Houston is the best team in Texas. By record, at least. But, yeah, this game, I mean, this is what, this right here is what Georgia fans had to have felt like when they were down by 17 to Alabama. This has to be what it feels like. Like, it's not even like tears. It's like just despair. This is horrible. Hey, Ohio State still lives in Harbaugh's head rent-free. I don't know about that. Have you seen how Ohio State responded to that loss? If they lose to Utah, it's because they're still down on that loss. 158 likes. Come on, we got to get it to 200. Got to pump it up. Hopefully the second half is exciting because part of it's because Michigan's losing, but it's a blowout too. 27-3. Only Georgia fans are probably on here watching this. Maybe some Michigan fans and some subscribers. But it's just is what it is. I accept it. I accept defeat. I accept that we are being blown out. Oh well. Oh well. Y'all sound salty. I mean, I kind of am. 161 likes. Now we're only 39. Only 39 away from 200. And guess what? It isn't even the second half. Granted, there will not be a lot to watch in the second half, I don't presume, unless Michigan makes major changes and has a major comeback. I mean, it's been done before. Down big and come back. It's been done, but it's very hard to do. It's almost impossible. So Michigan's gonna have to play a perfect game. Georgia's gonna have to make some mistakes. Just is what it is. Ohio State is 100% of our national champions. Yes, they do, because Ohio State's the second best program of all time. It's them, it's Alabama, Ohio State, everyone else. For consistency, at least, in performing at the national level throughout the past, 75 years, since World War II. I'm trying to talk about MSU is the first Big Ten. Whoa, second? Nah. Roll Tide. I mean, you won, and make no mistake, Cincy played, especially on defense, as hard as they could. 27-3, at least we have not been shut out. At least. At least. We have 150 concurrent viewers. Guys, game is about to be back. We have 165 likes. Keep pumping up those likes. And if you've liked but haven't subscribed, subscribe. What's stopping you from doing that? Just hit that subscribe button. We're at 2,572 subscribers. It's amazing. Just do it. Hit that subscribe button. In this video right now, in the past 48 hours, we have 15,000 views. And about 50 subscribers gained from this. It's amazing. Just subscribe. And Michigan stinks in basketball. Not going to shy away from that. Someone just commented that. Hypers, I think. Michigan is good in football. They're great. I'm surprised there are still Michigan fans here. I wanted Michigan to win. I'm tired of playing Georgia. Do you think you'll beat Georgia? Mr. Sam, how is the new year going so far? Well, not very good. But football doesn't define my New Year's, and I'm going to probably sit down and play some NCAA after this game and just win as Michigan. And Michigan opens up with a run that goes nowhere. Haskins made the wrong read, by the way. He had a hole to his left where he could have gotten maybe 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10. Run the air raid. My hope is Georgia wins the national title, if Georgia isn't capable of choking. Haskins gets about 8 yards. Actually, they're going to give him a first down. All right. Pump it up, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We've gained 114 subs. This is crazy. Come on, guys. And come on, Michigan, too. Dan Lanning calling one of his best games before going to Oregon. What a good head coaching hire. McNamara tries to fake it. Is going to be sacked for the 3rd time. Georgia's D-line dominating Michigan's O-line. And what's sad about that is Georgia's D-line isn't even the best in the nation in pass rush. That's what's depressing. Is like, listen, I knew they were going to hold our run, like Wisconsin did. Their pass rush has never been this good all year. It hasn't. So, crazy. 2nd and 16. Georgia with 3 sacks. Michigan with no sacks. Michigan got to create pressure. And this is the disadvantage of only having 2 elite players on your D-line instead of 4. Drop by Corum, 3rd and 16. This is going to result in a punt. Another punt for Michigan. Did Jim Harbaugh just say take this game one play at a time? No. Got to throw the ball, dude. Stop forcing it up the middle. Catch made down at the 50. Eric All, the tight end. Eric All with, oh my goodness, that was like a 21-yard reception. And it looks like Michigan actually got Georgia offsides there. Penalty is declined. 1st and 10 at the 50. If Michigan can make a touchdown, even if we lose, I'll be cheering for Georgia in the national title, and I'll be happy that Michigan got some effort. Haskins actually got a decent run there. It'll be another first down for Michigan out near the 30. Michigan at the 31. Georgia. Michigan now finally looks like the team that I thought they were going to be. But the problem is you're down by 24. Nice halftime adjustments thus far. Haskins gets a 3-yard carry. It'll be 2nd and 7. Do you respect what Alabama has built, or do you think it's annoying? I respect it. Because the reason I'm actually disappointed here with this team is because I expect Michigan to be Alabama. Which is insane. Probably illogical, but that's what I expect. Yeah, Michael, I agree. Let's get to 200 likes. And we are in 4-down territory. Donovan Edwards dropped. Michigan obviously nervous here. That's like the nth dropped pass of the game. Who's the best college football QB you've seen in playoffs history? Oh my gosh. You know, Joe Burrow. Has to be Burrow. Has to be Burrow. You know, you could also say Deshaun Watson could contend for that title. Yeah, that's not good. It's bad. 170 likes. Y'all are amazing. 170. Y'all will kick the field goal. Watch. Nah, we'll kick the field goal if we fail on the 4th down here. Wow. Oh, well. I've accepted fate already. Got my sub, bro. You're super chill. Alabama fan. Thank you. New Year's outside of this game has been great because, like, listen. I have had, thus far, I've gained 115 subs. I'm going to have like a day where I have 35,000 total views. And granted, I'm not going to get paid a ton. My channel's monetized, but I didn't force video ads, which is my main source of income on this channel. It's been good. I mean, this community's growing. My last video, I got like 17,000 views on my last video, which was the Cincy, Alabama game. 156 likes there. I have 172 likes right now, and I have, for the past, since the start of this stream, 16,000 views here. So this is going to be my best video, my best live stream ever. Cam Newton didn't play in the CFP era. Cam Newton was an underrated college QB because he literally carried a team of guys who had no NFL futures to winning a national title with a coach who has been proven to be inept. So that guy's amazing. Cam Newton might be the best QB in the BCS era, is what Cam Newton might be. Like BCS national title, which would have been the equivalent of the playoffs. Oh well. 125 concurrent viewers, 33,000 playbacks. MSU for the Big Ten playoffs for basketball. If you were going to say football, no. Michigan State would be down 35 to... You'd be down 35-7 right now. MSU would have gotten a TD off of some kind of trick play, but their defense would be in an even worse position. Nice conversion. Pass out of the back, to Eric All for a 10-yard gain inside the red zone. Wow. McCarthy, we're giving him playing time. This is what I want. Is McCarthy still in the game? Looks like he is. 1st and 10. Nope, they sub-K'd back in, but they let McCarthy get experience with a big play. See, this is the type of running Michigan needed. It's a gain of 4 by Haskins. In the first half, if Michigan played like this would be 27 to 17 at half, which would still be bad, but Michigan would be in a position to come back by poor execution. Poor execution. Michigan just dug themselves in a trench. Call it what it is. We're only 28 likes away from 200, guys. Only 28 more of you need to like this video. Come on. And appears to be a false start.
just doesn't make mistakes.
Michigan's O-line has just been intimidated by this UGAD line.
They don't make mental mistakes like this. We might beat them occasionally individually, but they're not going to make it easy for it by busting it.
2nd and 11 now. Michigan going to be a little off rhythm. Only 24 missing likes. We fulfilled our goal of 100 gained subs. Michigan now 2nd and 11. Missed assignments, penalties have cost them all game. Can they finally punch it in and maybe force a mistake from Georgia? McNamara drops back. Deep ball picked off. That was a bad throw by McCarthy. Not by McCarthy, by McNamara. Picked off. Got to bench him and put in McCarthy at this point. McCarthy would not have made that mistake. Wow. Yep, INT Bruce, I saw. It's going to be the same old. Georgia, Alabama, all because my team can't do a darn thing against an elite team not named Ohio State. Shameful. Oh, whatever. Apparently JJ threw the pick. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah, this game is over. This game is over. But to brighten up my day, stay on, watch this game with me. I'm going to try and continue to call it to the best of my ability. Beautiful route by the Georgia defensive back. Yep. Wow. I love how you're optimistic, Swag Monkey, but Georgia is all of a sudden this perfect team. Well, as is every SEC team. The SEC is invincible to everyone but themselves at the top. It's impossible to beat them. Wow. Imagine if Georgia played No, enough of that. JT Daniels is out for a reason, Texans fan. JT Daniels is not being played because he doesn't give them the best chance to win. It's facts. Today proves it, by Stetson, by the way. He can make deep balls. He hasn't made a mistake yet. I mean, he can make mistakes, but Stetson, when not under pressure, is a great QB.
What's in your wallet? AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Allstate. Save money like a champion with Allstate. And Modelo. Root for those with a fighting spirit. Most entertaining CFP semifinal ever. The double victory by Georgia over Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Oh, whatever. Georgia officially given a 99.3% chance to win. Wow. Well, oh well. Georgia's going to march down the field and score. There's still a point. Zach, stop being optimistic. It's not going to happen. Look at this defense. We finally tackled their running back behind the line. But it's third quarter. At least MSU. Oh well. third and long for Georgia now. They're just going to play the punt game because they know that we can't. Oh my gosh. SEC is just built different, honestly. Like, for real. The SEC is indeed built different. Wow. I can't even believe what I'm seeing still. Kirby Smart actually blowing out another top 10 team in something. This has not even been witnessed before. Like, Georgia, your team is amazing. Incomplete. That could have been picked, and that's what I'm talking about. Bennett finally under pressure. Michigan get... That pass was bad. He lobbed it in the middle of the field. Could have almost been picked off. Yeah, 4th and 8. Michigan gets a stop, but it doesn't matter. You see, this would have mattered if Michigan made it 27-10, and then it's 24 points. I mean, Michigan would have to hold Georgia scoreless the entire game. And Michigan gets a decent return out to the 41 in their own territory. So Michigan, this is the beginning of the end for... Oh, enough of it. Wow. I hope that happens. Probably not going to. I hope Michigan scores here. You know. Okay. Wow. 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 Okay. If you haven't liked the video already, like it. Don't get why that took me so long to say. Like this video. We're only 24 away from 200 likes. Like, come on, guys. And we're almost to 17,000 views. Almost. Almost to 17,000 views. Kirby yelled at Stetson because it's part of his plan to surprise Saban with JT. If you put in JT against Bama, you're dead. You are not beating Bama with JT. At this point, you ride or die with Stetson. That's what Todd Monken literally said that to the world. And Todd Monken, look what he's done with Stetson tonight. You ride or die with Stetson at this point. You just do. Oh, well. Yeah, exactly, Jackson. JT is rusty. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Texans fan, yeah, because Georgia didn't get killed with the walk-on QB. They did, but they have to ride or die with him. JT is worse. At this point, JT's lack of playtime just proves to me that the staff thinks he's worse and is delusional, or he's actually worse. The latter is far more likely because even if the roles were reversed and Michigan was blowing out Georgia, Georgia has an elite staff. They're not delusional by any stretch of the... Since when did we stop trusting our coaching staffs? Like, I get for Michigan, the skepticism is understood. You're Georgia. You win 12 to 13 games every year, kind of as a given in a certain sense, because it's the SEC East, because you have the guy who's going to succeed Nick Saban after Nick Saban retires. And no one wants to admit that, but it's facts. It's facts. Kirby is going to be Nick Saban, or maybe half of Nick Saban, which would still be amazing. He's going to win a national title the second Saban retires. And maybe even this year, maybe he'll finally beat his mentor. Like, Saban, seriously, already lost this year. Okay, already lost to a former assistant. Michigan at their own 40. McNamara back in, inaccurate throw. You need to sub in McCarthy. I mean, they're saying nothing's really clicked. Cade, I hope he's done for the night. Like, put in McCarthy. Just put in McCarthy, please. Put in McCarthy, see what he can do. Now, this isn't the end of Michigan. Michigan can come back next year and do something, but give JJ the reins. Caught. 7-yard gain by Cornelius Johnson. It'll be 3rd and 3. What's funny is Alabama dominated Cincy more so in the yardage category than Georgia is Michigan, yet this is an actual blowout, whereas Cincy-Bama wasn't a blowout until the 4th. It just shows that Cincy's defense is far more efficient than Michigan's, is what it shows. Allowing more yards, but never breaking, truly. Lost the ball. He lost the ball. Georgia has the football. A fumble. Wow. Well, whatever. This is just... Michigan will never win anything significant. I'm going there. And by significant, I mean in the postseason. Postseason, we're not winning nothing. Wow. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. If Georgia scores again, I might end this early. This is bad. I'm hoping Stetson does something stupid here, but he won't. Georgia's going to throw, get another TD. Flag down. Holding, though. Oh, face mask on Georgia. It'll be 1st and 25 for the Dogs. Zach, I'm not the greatest fan of college basketball, but I'll probably cover it a little more. I like to watch college football, college basketball when football season is completely over. Rumor has it Harbaugh wants to be the Bears coach. Nah. No. He's safe, even with this embarrassment. Wow. No, Kirk Daxton Hill did not get a finger on the ball. Wow. I've made up my mind I don't care who wins the national title game, because we're not going to be in it. But Georgia, at their own 42... They had a nice gain. The ball was actually tipped that time by the Michigan D line. 6-16. Mario McBride. Stroud is a better QB than Stetson Bennett. Mario. And Wolf, yeah, I agree. 3rd and 11, watch... Yeah. No, but, like, that's wrong. 3rd and 11 from the 42. Bennett is back there with no one else. Michigan only sends, like, 4 guys. And, man, first down Georgia from a screen pass. Wow. First and 10 at the Michigan 40. Pitch. Not going to matter. Georgia's guys are too fast for Michigan's D-line. Zeus with an 11-yard carry. 27-3 Georgia. It's about to be 34-3 Georgia. Five minutes remaining.
This is why we were all so confused in Atlanta. I mean, this is not Alabama, or this is not Georgia today. This has been Georgia the majority of the season. I mean, we put Kirby Smart and Georgia on a pedestal. It was like there was Georgia for 12 weeks.
Wow, I'm just speechless. 184 likes, though, only 16 away from 200. It's hard for me to do play-by-play here, but Georgia's at the Michigan 16. Bennett in the backfield with, I think, what would be Zamir White. It's a toss. First and goal. Michigan just can't keep up. There is a flag. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, guys. Energy is sapped out, but we're at 190 likes, so only 10 away. And, guys, just thank you so much. I mean, this chat is literally the reason that I'm, like, somewhat happy. Even with the horrid result. We're done. It's... Focus on next year, Michigan. Another flag. Another flag. Don't know what's up now. High power TV, we did, but this isn't an... It's high power TV. The reason we had a good season, but it's ending in an embarrassment, and it can't end in an embarrassment. Like, let me see. Let me just say, we lose by Georgia by like 10, like 3, 7, 10, 13, 14 points, something like that. I'd be fine with that. This is a bludgeoning that is comparable to 2016 OSU, 2015 OSU. Beating teams, this is like a symbol that maybe this team should have never been in the playoff. Bennett, Just crazy. Bennett has good speed. It's a fact. And at least we scored more than MSU did in the playoffs. So the entire South is better at football than the rest of the country. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, probably. Probably. At this rate, I mean, yes. I would have even said that before this game. Bennett immediately pressured. He's not going to be sacked. He'll just throw it away. This is interesting. But this is true. I mean, Bennett, as long as you don't need him in a shootout, is really good. He's making wise decisions. The only mistake he made was trying to throw it up, and it could have been picked, and it was on a 3rd and 8. Now Georgia can get revenge on Bama. Possibly. Fourth and 22. So Michigan's defense clutched up at halftime. The problem is the offensive performances. Nothing has changed. Let's hope Georgia misses the field goal. Okay, guys, come on. 27-3. Georgia leads Michigan. 4th and 22. A 46-yard attempt by Jake Podlesny. Number 96, a kicker. He's made from one from 43. He'll certainly make this one here. And he misses it. Georgia missed the field goal. Michigan Michigan is continually being given chances, but their offense can't execute. Wow. Okay, we don't care about this ad. So, this quarter is about to be scoreless. Georgia, Michigan's defense obviously clutching up. The offense doing anything but. This is horrible. 3 turnovers by Michigan. Lack of discipline. This is not the Michigan team that I've seen. Michigan mounting a No! We've turned it over twice in the 3rd quarter. We're not coming back. Georgia, no points in the second half. Yeah, Georgia's issue is they caught Michigan by surprise. They're not going to catch Bama by surprise. This is weird. This looked like Georgia was going to beat us 42-0. I guarantee you the final score could totally be 27-17. Michigan getting 2, basically at this point, garbage time TDs. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. This is just, it's strange. The fascination. Todd Monken has to have called his best game of the whole season. Georgia mixing in screen passes, runs, whether they're tight end screens, wide receiver screens, then throwing deep. They're doing everything they can against Michigan. They've opened up the entire playbook against the Wolverines. Opened up the entire playbook. It's amazing. Fascinating. And I'm a Michigan fan. I'm mad with this matchup, but it's fascinating watching Georgia. It's beautiful. As Mark Richt said when West Virginia beat him in the Sugar Bowl, the offense is beautiful. I just wish it wasn't the offense that was playing my team or something like that. But that's what Georgia is right now. Georgia in this first half has had beautiful. It is a work of art watching that offense execute and watching that defense play perfectly. It is a work of art. It's awesome. If this is seriously, Georgia, you have, This is just fascinating to me. MSU's run game next year. Georgia didn't catch any surprise. Georgia's playing the same way they played all season except for the Bama game. Georgia caught Michigan by surprise. The halfback pass out of nowhere I have never seen from Georgia. The multiple deep throws taken by Georgia. No, it's never been in Georgia's playbook. Georgia has been more aggressive than usual. And it's paid off. It is absolutely... In Michigan, similar game plan. Not to Georgia, but the one they've had all year. A little too conservative at times. Why is McNamara in the game? 27-3. 1st and 10.
Georgia hadn't turned any of them into points, but certainly they have killed Michigan's chances of heading into this lead. Yeah, when you're down 27-3, you don't have like wide receivers. You never had to really rely on your receivers.
2nd and 7. Recovered it. McNamara was almost sacked, but recovered it. 3rd and 8. The 4th sack of the game.
And somehow the ball decides to roll back towards him with a few breaks that Michigan has caught. There's that pressure again. And then Nolan Smith again, much like the go D, knocking that ball away intentionally.
McCarthy in on 3rd and 8. Which conference is the most ranked teams in the top 25? I guarantee you the Big Ten will at the end of the year because like their mid-level teams have won their bowls. Caught. See, that's why McCarthy has made all these throws. You keep putting in McNamara. Why are you doing that? Put in McCarthy. Do what Saban did when Hurts was playing poorly. Put in Tua. A little high. Still, though, that was a good route. And that throw was just a little high. That was on the money, if not. You see, this is... Since Chad Henne, J.J. McCarthy is the most talented Michigan QB recruit since Chad Henne. By star ranking, at least. I mean, you could argue Denard Robinson and Devin Gardner might have been more talented. I don't know. McCarthy steps back, eludes pressure, is going to run, takes a hit. Third and 6. Another 3rd down. I'm leaving this to watch the whole 4th. Wow. Man, you're enjoying this. 191 likes, by the way. 191 likes. Get this video up to 200. Come on. I'm again going to take a small little break as it is the end of the 3rd quarter. Georgia leads 27-3. I'll see you guys in like 1 or 2 minutes. See ya. back. 3rd and 6. Michigan football. McCarthy eludes pressure. It'll be 4th and 6th. 4th and 6. You see, this is why McCarthy... You take out Hurts, put in Tua. The problem is it's kind of too late. There's no way Michigan's scoring 24 or 28 points. There's no way. LSU had the best team ever when Burrow was there. No, 2011 Miami would actually beat this Georgia team handily. Too high. Too high. Michigan once again fails. And Georgia leads 27-3. Wow. Take 4 games to score 28 points. You're probably right. I'm just... This is disgusting. You know what I'm going to do? All of you. Witness this. Oreo. You want one? Here. Oreo. I've never done this. No. This is done. This game is now completely over. Especially with the ads. The ads are atrocious. I didn't even realize you were live, but I asked for it. 2001 Miami was the best team ever with Ed Reed. No team can beat them. Yeah. That is perfect. Now, people will say, oh, but they were in the Big East Conference or whatever. They will never... That team was invincible. The game they almost lost to Boston College in, they won on a pick six by Ed Reed. That team would never lose to anyone. Never. That was the closest to an upset they got. And that team didn't run a spread. They ran a pro style and still scored like nearly 50 points a game. It's crazy. That team was insane. Ken Dorsey, Ed Reed, you know what, Frank Gore was like not even second on the depth chart at running back. McGahee, Portis, got Andre Johnson. It was awesome. I've watched highlights of that team. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, here we are. 27-3. Georgia's going to win. Who do you have as your national champions? I have Bama still. The third quarter has convinced me that Bama can hold Georgia to the same amount of points they did last game. I have Bama at the moment. And that won't change even if Georgia puts up 21. And I'm saying that because now this is garbage time. What either team does not matter. The game ended in the third. If Michigan got a touchdown in the third, capitalized on Georgia being offensively inept, but no, instead Michigan responded with even more offensive ineptness. It's crazy. We're making Stetson Bennett look like C.J. Stroud, and Bennett is nowhere near as good as C.J. Stroud. He's good. He's great. C.J. Stroud is elite, though. 2nd and 9, Georgia just running it up the middle as they should. He'll be stopped after a 4 or 5 yard gain. Ryan, Michigan has no chance. They just don't. I'm sorry. I hate to burst people's bubbles. They do not have a chance anymore. They would have had to have scored at least 10 points in the third. They scored 0. Game's over. Game's over. Wow. Doesn't... Only 7 more likes needed. Zamir White. Yeah, Michigan's... The difference between Michigan and Alabama is Michigan never responded. Oh well. Three-yard gain. It is fine, we will win. Oh, I wish I could be like you. I wish I didn't expect my team to be like Alabama. But... You know, Georgia's going to score 34 and then hold us to 3. It's just, this is embarrassing. It's like... Yup, touchdown Georgia, they faked. Well, probably going to be an ad break, and oh my gosh, this is just... Well... Yup, 34-3 Georgia. Ha ha. Wow.
I have that saved in a bundle.
You have that?
Mm-hmm.
So, that get me off your naughty list?
Are you off the naughty words?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Capital One shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Look.
Oh, well. Wow, Georgia is way too fast for Michigan.
That was solid. Now it's my turn. It's my bag of chips. Do your fun trap.
Do I have any say in this?
You're the chip guy. What do you want me to share?
I think we have different definitions of sharing.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, my chips too?
That's not a good idea.
Wow, so generous. Gotta get pretty loud here.
The biggest talent show on television.
Wow. Well, Michigan has given up. It's 11-11 left in the fourth. I'm trying hard to not give up myself and end this stream. I'm not going to, though.
New year, new choices. Choose Smile. Get the results you want backed by our lifetime smile guarantee. Go from this to this. Start your New Year smile for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula. Now, the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
The college football playoff semifinal at the Capital One Orange Bowl is brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
All right. Well, watch party's still going on. I feel like Cartman at the end of the Scott Tenorman episode. I don't even know what that is. That sounds horrible, though. Yeah, Wolf, I don't know what this Michigan coaching staff is doing because... whatever. Hopeless. I mean, this season will now be forever stained because we lost by 31 to a school who... Oh, my gosh. This is horrible. Wow. This is bad. This is bad. This is horrible. Not even bad, just horrible. Disgusting. I'm disgusted with my team.
Just about cleared out and left the Bulldog fans here to party. You wonder, tremendous season for Michigan, conquering Ohio State in that magical afternoon, winning their first Big Ten championship in 17 years.
34-3. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Michigan is...
If you're objectively viewing what they've done from where they have been, a bit close. They've had some years with Jim Harbaugh where they've been close, but this team, despite what happened tonight, the Big Ten champions, they beat Ohio State, they beat Iowa, had a rough night tonight, but Michigan fans should always remember this team as a special unit.
Especially coming in with, how much more talented was
They have McCarthy out there. See, McCarthy's making these throws. Heard they're... I think 1st and 10. Yep. Oh, well. Michigan, at this point, is just trying to get to 10 points. If we fail this here, I'm going to end the live stream, by the way. No, escapes. McCarthy gets the first down, dodging a sack. Wow.
The guys that weren't in man coverage kind of pulled up there, but there's definitely a
Wow. Looks like Michigan did an illegal block that might ruin what McCarthy just did. Come on, guys. Wow.
McCarthy did well to escape.
The play to the line the game was made. After the play was over, personal foul, illegal blindside block. Number 2, offense, 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot. It will still be first and 10.
It's a result.
Wow. Well, at least we got the first down.
Very, very disappointing night for Conley.
This is the real Michigan we're seeing tonight. Could it be that Georgia's just that good this year? Then they wouldn't have lost to Bama by 17. Georgia is not one of the greatest teams of all time. They might have one of the greatest defenses of all time. Actually, they do. They don't have the greatest team of all time, though. McCarthy took another big shot and is tough. If you're new here, I'm normally not this down. If a game's competitive, I'm into it. So like and subscribe. Get this video to 200 likes. 37,000 playbacks currently.
It'll be an off-season competition. Next year, McCarthy has that kind of talent.
Third and 3.
Yeah,
199 likes. We're 1 like away from 200. Haskins, Edwards actually got the first down. Yeah, you have to respect Cade. Almost 200 likes. Yes, 200. We just hit it right now. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, pump it up. Well,
very interesting quarterback competition between McNamara would be a senior and McCarthy a sophomore.
oh well. Deep ball. Oh, overthrown by McCarthy. He had him beat. Wow, he tried. Getting him more reps. This is all it's doing, which I'm happy with. Sticking a voodoo needle in Nick's head. That's the comment of the day. Andrew Murray. I'm pinning that message. You have won the comment of the day. That is hysterical. Someone needs to ask Desmond Howard about Michigan's O-line tonight. Actually, I'm replacing that comment. Wolf, you're an OSU fan. What Desmond said was horrible. You honestly deserve. Caught by Michigan. That's not what I meant to do. I'm getting confused with myself. But yeah, Wolf, what a W. And this right here, Michigan just completed like a 40-yard pass down the field. That's what we needed to do. Pass, pass, pass. Issue is the game plan never materialized. And that was Edwards, too. That was Donovan Edwards with the reception.
Very highly touted running back freshman. McCarthy we talked about. And Roman Wilson.
Rolling on the field is a catch for a first down. The previous play was under further review.
Andrew Anthony is a true wide receiver who's been a big play weapon when he's been healthy this year. A lot of these get Blake Corum, AJ Henning.
Why are they reviewing that? It's stupid. Whatever. It's clearly a catch.
Speed. Now in defense, they're going to have to replace a core of veterans. That's going to be the tricky part for the Marines. Step aside as they check out whether that was a catch or not.
My whole life is on this phone, so they're here to protect it at all costs.
No cost. With AT&T Active Online, get
Well,
security at no extra charge. Because your security is our priority.
wow.
I'll take it.
J75 in progress.
Is J75 code for nice help?
Oh, whatever. The game has changed a lot since 2009. Yeah, and that's... high-power TV, because Alabama and Nick Saban are clutch when it matters most. Smart is, with the exception of Nick Saban. When Smart faces Nick Saban, he's a completely different head coach, because Smart, being a top 4 head coach, is really only outcoached by the GOAT. That's his only weakness.
Fortune favors the brave.
The BK $5 Your Way deal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Junior with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. To me, though,
Wow. Well,
the $5 Your Way deal only at Burger King.
Michigan can still win. It is never too late. Some things just happen. You need to let go. Yes, you need to let go. Ohio State won't let Michigan back into the playoffs for the next 6 years. Depends. If this year is a one-off, yes. If Michigan plays consistently like they did next year, no. Michigan will eventually be back to the playoffs and eventually win a game. Not this year, though. You're going to have to wait until next year to even see.
It's always a new challenge.
I'm Mitch 20. I'm a Michigan man. However, I believe Michigan will win it all. Good for you. Luckily, there's only like 8 minutes left in this dreaded quarter. So, yeah. They called it a catch. First and goal. About a 3-yard gain by Donovan Edwards. 2-3. It'll be second and goal from the 6 or the 5. Quick, steal the ball while Kirby is distracted with the defense. That's hysterical. Yes, do that. Man, they want to keep us out of the end zone. Then cool. Third and goal. This is fourth and goal territory. Well, still have around 100 concurrent viewers, which is amazing. It's dipping down a little, but game's over. I'm a little demoralized. It's getting late. It makes sense. Guys got me to 200 likes, 100 gained subs. Wow. Well, Michigan's trying, but it just doesn't matter. McCarthy is trying to make plays. It's insane. Wow, 7:06 remaining. Okay, guys. We don't get this TD. Which two Georgia players are married to each other? I don't know. Saying old players wouldn't do on this area is remedial. Yes, because imagine if they got the training of modern players. You rooting for OSU tomorrow? Yeah, because then we beat an 11-2 team. Why would you do that? What kind of play call is that? Yep. After that play call, I'm going to be done for the night, guys. Yep, I am done. So, thank you all for watching. I'm going to be making a reaction video, getting all of my thoughts, probably rewatch some stuff, and react to Cincinnati and Alabama, and Michigan, and Georgia. So, thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, seriously. You guys made my New Year's Day. All of you. Seriously. Look, right now, we have had like almost 40,000 views today and gained 120 subs. You guys make my life good, and you finally saw my misery tonight. But if you haven't already, like and subscribe, comment in the live chat, even comment in the actual comment section. But I'm done. I've seen this team do enough. You guys, you help build this community. You don't deserve to see me sitting here for 7 more minutes not doing anything, because this game is over, and it's been over since Michigan made 2 turnovers in the third quarter. I love you guys. Thank you for helping me build this awesome community. Honestly, whether you're a Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State fan, I'm going to be covering the sport all throughout the off-season. You guys are it. And help me get to 3,000 subs, where I'll be doing a giveaway, rewarding all of you, or giving back to you for giving to me. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys around.